Welcome to Fastsnow's Gaming / Sports YouTube channel. How's it going, everyone? I hope you are all excited, just like I am. So, today we'll be talking about the Europa League. I'll be giving you the recap on Leg 1, as well as my prediction for the Leg 2. Uh, we are in the quarterfinals of the wonderful Europa League. We've already had Tottenham beat out of, not make it, and we already have a team that's basically going to move on to the semis. We're all very excited. I mean, I hope you are as much as I am. But let's get sorry about that. Let's get started with the first game. Arsenal versus Slavia Prague. 1-1. How the heck did this game tie? I have no idea. The fact that it was a boring game, crazy. But whoever watched the last 10 minutes of the game, I know you were entertained. So, in the 86th minute, you have Pepe score the goal for Arsenal, take the lead. You probably have all these Arsenal fans cheering, going crazy, knowing, at least feeling like you basically won the game and you're going to go into leg 2 into the second leg all excited and everything. But in additional time, in those extra little minutes they like to throw in there due to subs, injuries, etc., in that little time, Slavia Prague said no. And more specifically, Holes said no. He scores a wonderful header, and that's a tie game. We're going to the second leg. It's all going to come down to this game to see who makes it to the semifinals. Crazy, crazy, crazy. There was no one-sided possession. There was no, um, no one had a bad game, but they also didn't have an amazing game. It was very consistent. I think they both had around 10 shots each. So yeah, I I don't know what you want me to tell you, but it's all going to come down to the second leg, and I think Arsenal's going to take it. I think it's going to be a 2-0 game. I think Arsenal just slacked off a little bit, probably got a little confident, too confident, I should say. Oh my God, Arsenal better win this 2-0. I'm putting all my chips on the table. We're going for it. Let's move on to the next game, where we have Granada versus Manchester United, where this game finished 2-0, Manchester winning. Oh my God. So in the 31st minute, you have Rashford, who scores from who gets an assist from the long distance, somehow controls the ball perfectly, and then manages to basically throw his body, throw his foot to the ball, and gets the goal. Gets it to the right side of the goal, or in this case, the goalkeeper's left side. But they get the lead, and that's exactly what Manchester United needed before the game got away from them, or whatever, or frustration occurred. Because typically, when a top tier team like Manchester doesn't score in the first half, it could create a lot of issues for them in the second half. So it was great. Rashford scores 31st minute, all great. And even better yet, Manchester United somehow keeps up 1-0, and they make it 2-0 in the last, and basically in the last minutes where a penalty gets called. It To me it seemed more like a physical accidental. I forgot who it was. The defender basically like slaps Bruno. You could see the little mark on his face, around his face where he gets him. But that to me is more physical accidental. But what are we gonna do? Penalty gets called, and Bruno Fernandes he says, "Let me score." So prediction time for the second leg. I'm gonna say Manchester United as once again will win this game, but I think it's gonna be more low scoring than it was 1-0. I almost conceded to a tie, but I just throughout this whole time I haven't seen much from Granada, so I can't even give them a goal. I'm not gonna lie. So, but let's move on. And sorry, let me say, let's move on to the best game of the Europa League, Ajax versus Roma, where this game ended with Roma winning 2-1. So I got this prediction incorrect, unfortunately, but let's point out the biggest thing. The biggest thing is that Ajax took the lead. They take the lead in the 30th minute, but basically take advantage of a defensive mistake, right? Who was it that scored? Sorry, Klaassen. Klaassen scores. Ajax has the lead. All you have to do is maintain it, right? Or go for a second one, all that good stuff. But in the 57th minute, Pellegrini, he kicks a free kick straight to the goal, right? Well, guess what? It was fairly easy for the goalkeeper to block it. Uh, who's the goalkeeper? Sherpin. So Sherpin, I don't know what he tries to do. I don't know how slippery those gloves were. I don't know. I know nothing. All I know is that the ball somehow gets past him, as he basically had it, and Pellegrini scores. That causes a tie game, and we're talking about in the 57th minute. Okay, it's okay. Let's take a deep breath. And in Ajax, let's see what happens after this. At this point, keep in mind, I was predicted right. I was predicting right. I said 1-1, but Ajax, come on, pick up the slack after this, right? Well, no. In the 87th minute, just as they were about to go home, leave it down for the second leg. No, Ibanez scores a golazo for Roma. Wonderful, majestic golazo. And now we're talking about basically Roma taking the lead 2-1 in the aggregate. It's going to come down to the second leg, but now we need to see a lot more from Ajax. I don't know if Ajax has it. So I'm going to put up a good fight. I really like Ajax, but I got to go with the team that has the lead in the aggregate. So I'm going to say tie game 1-1, possibly 2-2, but basically a tie game 1-1. And that's just because I don't know. I think Ajax is going to put up a good fight, but you're going to see Roma play the defense a lot more, hold on to that 2-1 lead, and take advantage of those counters. So let's move on to the next game. But like I said, Ajax, I hope you prove me wrong, because I really wanted to see Ajax succeed in this. All right, let's move on. And we're moving on to the Dinamo Zagreb versus Villarreal, where Villarreal wins this game 1-0. Nothing difficult. Just kidding. So, the only goal of the game, it comes from a handball, which gets called for a penalty, and Moreno takes advantage. This is the only goal of the game, and this happens because of a handball. Dang. I did not expect Villarreal to struggle to score in this game, but I guess they did. What I did like from Villarreal is they controlled the tempo. You could see it. They controlled most of the possession. I think it was like a 67 or 61% possession, and that was great to see. But the fact that it was this close of a game, the way Villarreal's been playing this tournament, man, I don't even know what to think. And like I said, the goal comes from a handball. Villarreal couldn't get a ball in the back of the net, regardless. So it's gonna be tough. I don't even know where to lean towards second leg, but I guess I gotta tell you something, right? I gotta tell you something. Hmm. Hmm. So I'm actually gonna give this to Villarreal. I'm really hoping they're gonna step up their game. It's gonna be a 2-1 game, Villarreal winning, and let's make sure it happens. But it should, like I said, Dinamo. When I first predicted this, I think I had Villarreal winning this 2-1, but now it's more of a matter of how can I put it? How can I put it? I don't know. I guess pride. I guess Villarreal is gonna put more of an effort because pride purposes. They've just been playing better. How are you not gonna win? But anyway, I got Villarreal winning, and that sums it up. Why? Because we are in the quarterfinals, only 4 games, and we're getting really close to the semis, which is very exciting. I really want to see a winner. I'm really hoping it's going to be between Ajax or Roma. Whoever wins that game basically is, to me, is going to win the Europa League. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm your host, Fastsnow. Thank you so much for watching the channel. I hope you guys can subscribe, like, and share, and that pretty much sums it up. But anyway, thanks again. Peace out.